guys, I'm Jasmine. Welcome back. Today I am continuing my dating drama series where we hop on Reddit, look up some juicy topics about what's going on in people's lives, and we give our unsolicited thoughts and opinions about what we would do if we were in this situation. Feel free to chime in the comments down below. Make sure you guys check out the whole dating drama playlist. I'm consistently yapping about other people's issues. Listen, it's what I do. And I like to help people and give people advice about what I would do in situations from a logical standpoint. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So it says, my boyfriend is never excited or happy for my accomplishments. This is the first story, by the way. So I've been in grad school for a few years now working on my PhD. I see you. I've been studying my effing ass off. We're just gonna keep going. Trying to pass my qualifications, I believe that's what they're saying. Publish papers, and generally kiss every effing ass I come in contact with in my department. It's given she grinding and climbing her way to the top. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years now. Recently, as in the past 5 months, he's fallen on hard times with a highly volatile job and the feeling of impending unemployment. It's rough out here. From day one, I've been there for him and constantly reassuring him, making him feel adequate, trying to encourage him that things will be okay and that I don't care how much money he makes. I've listened to every complaint, insecurity, and fear of joblessness. I've probably talked about nothing with him except his work and his complaints for the past 5 months straight. It can be very difficult when it comes to supporting someone that you're dating and then you realize they're not reciprocating back, especially because, everybody has their own things going on, and it's good for both of you guys to be able to talk about all of your issues together, not just one person's issues. Meanwhile, I have been applying for this job for the past month that would allow me to essentially work full-time in a corporate research setting and use that research as my PhD thesis. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, and make good money while doing it at a highly prestigious Fortune 500 company. Okay, girl, I see you out here. So today I get the job offer from said company. Okay. And they offer me way more money than I bargained for, complete with a highly flexible start date. I was ecstatic. I have been hoping and working for this my whole adult life. I couldn't believe it. I called my parents and they freaked out. I told my closest friends and they flipped their S out of joy. We love the support. Especially because this person has been working so hard for this to get to this point. When the visions come to life, you can't do anything but be happy for somebody that's been working their butt off to reach their goals. They say, I tell my boyfriend and he responds, "That's nice." Literally, that's nice. He then continues by saying, "Work today is boring and I think I have to train someone new. Ugh." I was honestly just dumbfounded and kind of hurt, and it kind of hurt my feelings. The only effing acknowledgement I got was "that's nice." 2 effing words after spending 5 goddamn effing months literally holding him while he weeps and going out of my way to make him feel happy. Nightly hour-long massages, gifts, anything I can think of, and that is all I effing get. I feel like excellence and something good happening is less important than my boyfriend's crap work life. Rant over. So I have my thoughts, but I'm gonna share them once I read the other story. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys would feel if you were in this situation where you had a goal, a dream that you worked your butt off for years. Everybody knows this. Everyone's supportive, but your significant other. How would you feel if they basically pushed your congratulations to the side or they didn't show any type of joy or happiness for you? How would you feel about that? Let me know in the comments down below. The next story. The person who wrote this is a 26-year-old female and their boyfriend is 24 years old. It says, my boyfriend cannot be happy for my accomplishments. Hi. I am not entirely sure if I'm somehow making a big deal out of nothing, so here I am. My boyfriend and I met at a community college of sorts and are in a rather competitive industry. I managed to get an internship during my studies, the only one in my class. Okay, girl. See, I love when people be sharing good news. My boyfriend and I weren't together back then, but good friends at the time, and he openly admitted to being jealous. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like the first sign. Like, it's one thing if somebody's jealous, but you do kind of have to be careful when people share it or show it. I worked my butt off during the internship. We're talking 60 to 70 hours a week.
Girl, That's a lot.
We graduated about 9 months ago. I found a full-time job after a long time of applying. He does odd jobs every once in a while, but hasn't applied to anything in our field despite being unhappy about having his rent paid by his mom. Well, to be fair, that's his fault, if I'm being completely honest, because if he isn't even putting himself out there to apply to jobs in the field that he went to school for, that's on him. It would be one thing, and I would feel completely bad for him if he was applying to jobs in his field that he originally wanted to do, and then it was just like, yeah, I can't get any interviews, or they're declining me. Then it's,
dang, I really feel bad for you.
Because it's rough to get a job out here, to secure a job out here. But you're saying you're unhappy and you're not really even applying yourself? That's a completely different problem. Yesterday, I got huge news that the project me and my colleagues worked so hard on during my internship is nominated for an award. Several friends were excited for me, whereas my boyfriend essentially ignored it and only congratulated me half-heartedly when I confronted him about it. He said he had been so busy that he couldn't write me, even though he did tell me about his game account being hacked. I absolutely understand that jealousy or envy are emotions we can't necessarily turn off. Am I making a mountain out of a molehill here, or am I right to expect the person I'm in a long-term relationship with to be happy for me? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How would you feel if you ended up being with a partner who y'all were in the same field, going for the same type of career, same type of job, and you ended up being successful, whereas they ended up becoming jealous, as well as they slacked off, and then the moment that you are doing really well in your career and share that with them, they are not really showing interest? How would you feel about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, in the case of both of these situations, I actually just watched the movie Love and Basketball. I did a whole reaction recap to the movie. Feel free to check it out because, girl, I very, very much went in about some certain situations, but this was something that I feel like was brought up within this movie, where it's like you have two people in the same field. To some degree, there's some sort of competition between them. Now, personally, I'm going to tell you right now, because there are some situations where you may not be in the same field, but there are some people who will compete with their significant other, or they feel like they can't really support them if they are not doing well in life, which is truly unfortunate. I can understand feeling kind of down because of how your life is going, but at the same time, you have to remember that people are on different paths of life. The same work that you put in may not be the same work that the other person puts in. If you are in a relationship and you are dating someone, both of you should be supportive of each other. Both of you should be emotionally there for the other person, as well as physically and mentally there. I would feel some type of way if my significant other did not show that they were proud of me in some type of way, or smile or show some congrats that they were happy for me. In the first story, it's like the way the guy was basically complaining, needed consolement for 4 to 5 months, however long. The girl didn't get a chance to really share how she was feeling about different things she was going through, and then she finally shares some good news and the guy pretty much brushes it off. To me, that's grounds for a breakup. And I know this may seem very drastic, but it's something to be said about somebody that does not support you on your dreams, and they want to potentially just ride your coattails, or they can't be present for you, be happy for you. Because sometimes those people do harbor jealousy, they do harbor potential resentment, they may try to knock you down a peg. Whoever you with, if they genuinely care about you, they will be happy for your accomplishments. They will be supportive of your accomplishments or whatever your dreams, goals are. And they will also want to celebrate those wins with you. Within life, it is very important to celebrate wins. It is very important to celebrate accomplishments, because it just makes life feel more present. Like, you can be more present in the moment. You can feel like, wow, I really did this. I really put my time into this. And for somebody to just brush it off, especially somebody that you care about or you're trying to build a long-term relationship with, to just brush it off, to me is given they don't care. They don't feel, they don't feel proud of you, or they feel like it's not as important. And I personally don't like that. So I know how I am, now that I am older. When I was younger, I probably would have been like,
it's not a big deal. They're going through stuff.
But now that I am older and in my 30s, I'm like, no. You need to be with somebody that's going to be supportive of you, that's going to congratulate you, want to celebrate wins with you, because your win can be their win as well. However, I will have to say, I honestly would not recommend being with somebody and y'all are in the same field. That's just me, because I feel like situations like this normally will happen. You should be with somebody who has ambition similar to yours or a bit more than yours. Now, I don't mean anything about like, I need to date somebody who went to college. I actually did a whole video about that, about if you shouldn't or should date somebody because they have a college degree or don't have one. But you should date somebody who is ambitious, who has some goals they're working towards, who can be supportive of your goals as you are supportive of theirs. That's just how I feel. If you notice that somebody you're dating is jealous of you or is being resentful, I personally do not feel like that's a safe spot to be in. I don't know. Some people, they just act different, or they'll be trying to compete with you. Stuff is not really a competition. If you trying to build and grow with somebody in life, you need to be willing to put your best foot forward as well as be able to be supportive. It shouldn't be self-absorbed thinking, it shouldn't be singular thinking, and it should be more congratulatory if you see that your companion is doing well. So that's just how I feel about it. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments down below. How would you feel if you were in these situations? Would you still stick around with someone? Would you still be with them? What would you say? Would you talk it out? Because I mean, you can talk it out, but you know, it's a potential possibility that that person may not change the way that they react to things or how they operate, especially if they are too focused on whatever they got going on. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you guys check out my other dating drama videos playlist that will be on the screen as well as in the description box down below. But I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Stay blessed, stay positive. Bye.